Hello guys and welcome back to the SRL F1 Season 3 stream, this time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and we are here with the Fresta commentating alongside me.
Yep. Hey guys, what's up?
So, Baku, interesting track.
Yeah. Very demanding circuit, and also if you make the slightest mistake, you're probably going to put it in a wall. And also slipstream down that main straight is definitely a key part of this race, because you could be behind them on the final lap of the race or behind someone, and you can just slipstream past them unless the slipstream glitch is active, which it was yesterday in GP2. So unfortunately, I had a battle with ninjas and you couldn't catch up because of that.
Yeah, I mean, should be interesting. I mean, that long straight slipstream's going to be absolutely OP as fuck. And
I know. Hang on, I know you haven't joined yet, but it's actually a wet weather qualifying, full wet.
Here we go. We're actually joining in now, so we should see this wet weather. And it has been a bit of a common thing on this game, because I've noticed a few league races. Like, I haven't competed in. Actually, I haven't done a league race at Baku yet. Funny enough. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of league races actually have had a wet session, which is quite interesting. Yeah, I mean, that means that the drivers probably wouldn't have prepared much for a wet session around Baku, because they're very expect it to be quite dry. But no, we've got a wet session, as we see, we're riding on board with V6 Racing currently. Yeah, it should be interesting.
When you're in the mindset of that sort of driver, you gotta practice for all sorts of circumstances. You can't just do it in dry, because otherwise you gotta expect the unexpected in Formula 1 or in league races like this. You gotta be ready for wet weather, because it can always happen at the snap of the fingers.
Indeed, yeah. As we're riding, we're seeing RBZ going through the final sector currently right now, and he's quite good in the wet conditions, so watch out for him. I think he's going to be one to watch here.
Just starting his flying lap now, I think he is.
Yeah, definitely. You can sort of see he is. And actually, I think wet qualifying is tend to be more interesting, because people tend to just do more laps. And I think I personally like them more better than dry ones, because like with dry you do sort of 2 laps, and it's like an intermediate or wet session, you tend to do more laps and you tend to just stay out there longer. I actually sort of prefer it. I don't know.
Well, what's going to come down to this race is if it potentially dries up at the end of the session, we could see the last person posting time getting really high up the grid. Because the track does get better towards the end of the session, but even if it dries up a little bit, it could potentially cause some throw-ups in terms of the grid positions.
Yeah, as opposite gets good traction through those first 2 corners there, and that's really important to your lap. The first sector is quite major, actually, and even the last sector as well. Every single sector is quite important, but the first sector is good to set up your lap. He's got a little bit over, a bit wide on the apex there. It's been pretty decent so far.
But well through there, though.
Yeah. And if you go into the middle part of the track here, very tight, very slow part. I quite like this part, actually.
Yeah.
It's quite a challenging part of the track. I quite like it. The castle is my most hated part on the track.
This corner right here is actually very difficult to lock up. I see Joe has made a mistake there. It can just show that corner can easily throw you off, because it just looks like a simple braking zone, but you really have to brake a lot earlier than what it suggests for there. The castle section, of course, very difficult as well. And also, you don't want to go wide on that right-hander, then, because that can potentially ruin your run completely. But RBZ seems to have not done that and seems to have nailed it. He's losing the back end a little bit through there, and he's going around fast left. This is where you definitely lose grip. As you can see, sliding all over the place, going towards the end of the second sector.
Yeah, and he negotiated that castle quite well, but he's gone very deep there as well, so he's actually not had the best of ends to this lap. So RBZ will be setting the banker, will be setting the benchmark right now. He's very good in these conditions, but I'm sure there's a lot more time to improve on as he goes into the last part of the track. Here you got to lift off. You can't go flat like you do in the dry, so you have to lift off. And you can see he's understeering a little bit as he comes to complete this lap now.
The corner there.
He definitely did, yeah.
So it's probably going to put him pulse. I think he's the first person to set the lap currently.
Here he comes. Let's see what's going to be. It's going to be a 157.0. Pretty decent. As Mike is currently completing his lap, or is he starting a lap? So look at Mike Marshall currently. He's actually on a lap right now, so we'll see where Mike's going to go here.
That's a decent lap from RBZ, but could definitely improve. Mike's gone second, I think he is. I know he hasn't crossed the line yet.
Coming across the line now, and here we go. Let's see what's going to be
for
Mike Marshmallow, the championship leader, currently 29 points in front, and it's P2, so not
Still
faster.
second, 1 second off the pace.
All rounder
He's made a
though.
mistake somewhere.
All rounder's made a mistake.
Matiz got fastest.
Talk about mistakes. All rounder's made a mistake. He's lost his entire front wing, so he's struggled and he's hit the wall somewhere. Definitely, I don't know where he has. Anyone else out there currently?
Marzano is currently on the lap. Rapakut has just finished a lap, 2-minute 1. Not the best we've ever seen here, but not too bad. Melanie set a 1:59. That's not too bad. Definitely can be improved, but you know, not bad for someone who's racing in GP2 currently.
Not bad at all. But Mike,
Feisty Ted up there in
he's
third.
still on a lap right now. Mike, I think he's doing another second lap.
I was waiting for him to cross this first sector and see what it's like, see if he's made a bit of improvement. He has. He's almost a whole second up. 53.5 on his first lap, now 52.8 on his second. That is a huge improvement from Mike. I'm on board with Marzano right now, see where he goes. Coming down the main straight now, past the Rolex bridge. Let's see where this puts him. Where's Marzano going to go? He is going to go P9. Not too bad.
No, not bad at all.
8 seconds off the leader.
Oh
there.
yeah, brilliant pace, absolutely brilliant. But I'm sure he'll be able
Definitely
to.
times he made up.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. As Project, actually, I think he's on his start lap here, and McLaren Honda. Doing really well, Project, this season. 3 podiums. Yeah, doing a really good job, Project 94. And not surprisingly, because last season, in Season 2, L Blocks was really quick, and he was teammates with Mike Marshall in the Haas, so, and we saw how good he was then, and he just sort of dropped off a little bit. But definitely, Project 94 doing a superb job as Mike goes faster on 156.2, so it shows that the traffic conditions are getting better. The drivers are starting to learn the conditions, starting to understand where they can push, where they can't push, and Mike's times are going to start tumbling down. I think we should be looking at a late 54, as Project goes a little bit wide there, and he's struggling a little bit with that corner. And now into the tight part of the track, and into the left part, and now the right part, and it's needed traction right here, and he does get the traction right to an extent, as Marzano gets out of his way very well. This corner, as you said, very tricky indeed. Down the first gear, shifting into second, reduces wheel spin in the third, and now the car selection in the wet is difficult in the dry, but it's equally as difficult in the wet, even more difficult actually, not equally. And he's coming across to actually complete his lap as my buddy, the Fresta, has a slip by. Rip. Just invite him back, boys. A little bit of a pause. He's actually gone offline. Right, I'll invite him back in a second. We'll watch Project 94 complete his lap here as he goes into the sort. I count this as a final corner, but this probably isn't the final corner. Obviously, it isn't the final corner, but I sort of count it as, because it sets you up for that run to the last bit as he negotiates this, which is very difficult here. As I said earlier, it's not flat out like it is in the dry. You have to lift off here, and he's negotiated that quite well, getting a little bit wide, very close to the barrier as he's coming to complete this lap here. Let's see what it's going to be for the Project 94. And he's coming to the line now in his McLaren, and he's lifted off, and he's actually backed out of it, so he's chosen not to continue on this lap. How's that going to show you? Actually, he's coming out actually on the intermediate conditions, so actually now the intermediate conditions are now out, as seemingly it seems like almost that maybe the conditions have improved, and looking like people are going to be setting their early laps. And let's see what Joe's done in this first lap. Is he actually on a lap currently? Oh my god, it's Joe. Look, no, he's not on lap currently, and I'll just invite Mr. Fresta back. Give me a memento, boys. Right then, so
The world's best internet.
yeah, mate, fantastic internet connection. But right now you're rejoining us actually when I think a lot of them are actually on the intermediate compound tyres. So looking like they can
it's dried up then.
Improved. Yeah, it has definitely. We couldn't tell it on our screens really. I mean, you can't really see
Monster's
it.
just tired from the session.
Pepperoni for him. Actually, Matiz, is he actually on a lap currently? Let's have a look at Matiz. He's currently actually not on a lap, so let's just try and find someone who's actually on a lap on the intermediate compound. He's lost for it.
I think RBZ's just starting his lap.
I'm going board with RBZ then.
I'll tell you what, if this is an intermediate or wet race, it's going to be an extremely interesting race, because the GP2 race was actually, I think it was an intermediate or heavy wet race last night. I think it was intermediates, and it was an incredibly incredible race. I think we had about 8 finishes at the end of the race, so just shows how dangerous this track is in the wet conditions, especially with no ABS, because the no ABS certainly brings a challenge to the drivers, because it just really brings out their skill, along with the TC for this league as well. You've got to be perfect in these races. If you make one mistake, you will hit the wall.
Exactly, yeah, and RBZ looks to be on a pretty decent lap so far, as he's coming to the sort of tricky part of the track now, where the class section is. And he's doing a pretty decent job so far, and it's going to be a good banker on this set of tyres. He's taking it very cautiously through here. You can't really push it that much, and even in the dry, it's a good run through the exit here. And yeah, definitely dragging up this track right now, and changing conditions are going to bring a challenge to the drivers here. Comes into the last part of the lap here.
Very nice through there. Cut the apex on the inside a bit, but like not to the point where it's corner cut territory. So got a good run out there. Someone ahead of him, so hopefully it doesn't get in the way.
All round a good 4.1, so that's the first percent of time. Let's see what RBZ can do. He can get a little bit of assist stream from the McLaren in front, I would guess.
Very close on the outside there, almost hit the wall. Risking it all for a good lap. Is he going to get any slipstream? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough to warrant any sort of tenth or two.
Here he comes, and it is
He's going to go fastest though. That is 2 seconds faster than all-rounder. V6 has gone second now.
And now Mike, I think, is completing his lap, so we'll see where he is. Look at Mike, as he's overseeing a little bit on the exit from our PFV.
I'll have a look at his sex times. He's actually slower on his first sector than he was in the wet, so that's...
Oh, he's hit the wall! Oh my god.
I don't know if he's got damage from that, but that's ruined his next lap completely. So he's got to go back to the pits.
He thumped the wall hard after
got
damage. Yeah, that was
back
hard.
into the pits. Very lucky to escape.
RG Majiz is taking his lap in the Williams. Currently down to P6. We should see a bigger improvement from him now. Coming to the line
Let's see his set times. He's definitely on. He's about 2 seconds quicker in each sector, so he could go pole here.
And he goes second.
Second, a tenth off. Very close between him and RBZ.
How's V6 doing currently into the sort of this car section? I think he's actually on another lap here. He's going quite quickly. Doing quite well. Currently in P3, 1.6 off the pace. So I'm sure there's going to be another improvement in store for the Mercedes driver. Doing very decently recently. Getting some good push finishes in SRL. So definitely trying to find his grip. As a car's parked, a Renault is parked off.
Matiz hit the wall. Matiz got a bit squirmish on the exit and just smacked into the wall. Don't know if he's escaped without damage, but not showing on my screen, but he may have got damage in that because it was definitely a hard hit.
Yeah, I saw a Renault off as well. I think that was Kaimundo. It wasn't RBZ, it was Kaimundo, and RBZ going to top at 1:1.6. Times are tumbling here in the session, and I think we'll see a lot of that throughout the session, where times are going to be tumbling as V6 pits in.
Mike is back out, so I'll stick with him for now.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Joe currently in the manor, currently in P5, 3.7 off the pace, and he is the complete, and they're coming to the pit lane, so he comes in as well. RBZ is still out there. Matiz is currently out there.
Melanie, very nice through the last few corners of the lap. Maybe move himself up. He's currently 7.6 seconds off the leaders with the changeable conditions and different tyres. So maybe he can boost himself a bit further up here. Maybe his top 6, I'm hoping, maybe. Let's see what he does. He ends up going 6th, yeah, exactly as I said. 6th place for Melanie. 4.2 seconds off the pace, but still a good position nonetheless, so maybe try and improve on that.
Yep. As RJ Matiz looks like he's gonna come and make it to the pit lane, and that's the run done. I'm putting 9-4 currently 4th place. Yeah, I think he might be on a lap here actually for putting 9-4. With that chrome helmet of his. Let's have a little look at his first sector. On the sake. very tricky part of the track actually. Getting the braking zone for this point is very difficult, and I think he's actually on an out lap. It's sort of quite slow. I don't know. Oh, we'll see by his first. Yeah, he's lifting off a little bit, so no, he's not on a lap. Mike currently 9th place. He's out there now. I don't know if he's actually going to start a lap, or is he actually on a lap? Got one to know.
He is starting a lap, I'm pretty sure, because I remember him going out the pits only a minute or two ago. Yeah, he's definitely starting a lap. So he's got to try and boost himself up here now, because he's currently 9th, 4.6 seconds off the pace, so he needs to get a good lap in. Because I don't know how long's left in the session, but I'm sure it's only about 3 minutes.
We get into the first corner now, and let's see. Okay, it's quite well.
It's
A
run
little bit
wide.
deep, actually. Yeah, definitely. That would have lost him a little bit of time. That curb does actually lose you quite a bit of time. Actually, you get on it. And the second corner, again, not very tight.
Much nicer through there.
Decent exit though. And he's actually
Bit squirmish.
Yeah, definitely. And now he hits this hard braking zone actually at speed. Brakes before the 100-meter board, pretty nicely.
Ooh, massive lock up.
He's just about got it on there. He's okay. Now into this slow section now.
But
And,
nice through there. Holds it.
Down into the left, right. That mini chicane, and he's got a little
Sliding
understeer
through there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, struggling to turn in. As he's into the sort of middle part of the track now. Cut section.
Maybe using the dry setup.
Off.
Oh, Joe's in the wall. What's Joe doing then? That's a bit dangerous, reversing. Not sure about that. Very nice through there. Kept clean. Hopefully he doesn't go wide. Nope, kept it on the inside. Very nice through there. Right and left. Going to get down the power as soon as possible. He likes to hold it in that 5th gear. I've noticed that. He's not holding it any further. He's not upshifting. Just stays in the 5th for a lot of the corners, and he's locked up a little bit there, but he's got the run. Let me just see how his sex time's doing compared to RBZ and Matiz's. So let's see, 51.7 compared to 51.2. So yeah, Mike's not on the pace right now. He's in a 35.7 in the second sector, which
But it's definitely
again
drying up. That's one comment I want to say.
Slower.
It's definitely drier even since the intermediates come out. They've got drier and drier and drier. Don't think we'll have enough time to get on the slick tyres in this session. But Mike's coming to the line now. Let's see where he's going to put Mike Marshmallow, current championship leader, and across the line he is
Third.
P3. Yeah, he's off the pace.
1.2 seconds off the pace though. That's oh he slid. That's his lap over. That could be it for Mike. Because that lap's ruined. And I don't know if there's much time there. He's retired. That's the best Mike can muster. 3rd place. Unless someone overtakes him now. RBZ's on a lap.
RBZ is on a lap, and he's got a little bit of traffic in the way. I think that's the car of Mike Marshmallow. Who's
That is Mike.
retired. Yeah.
He has retired, but unfortunately his ghost car's decided to still carry on. Hopefully we don't have a repeat. Oh my god,
It's in
RBZ.
the wall. It's in the wall.
I think he was phased by Mike's car then. Mike's car is parked on the left-hander. Not Mike's fault at all, but
RG Matiz can
Matiz.
actually play a part here. He's dry conditions, optimal conditions, track's completely rubbered up as the cars are off in that sector there.
massive. That's RBZ. Ooh,
So
that
much
was very
traffic,
close.
so much traffic in his way. But Matiz could bring up a surprise. Let's see if he's going to be fast enough to beat people to pole position here. As he's into this tight section right now, he's got a McLaren in front of him. So
He's
this
got
could
Gorsh in
impede his
front.
lap. Yeah, this could really hurt his lap here actually.
You certainly know who the faster driver is out of the two of them. Oh, he's 2 temps up in the 1st sector, and that could grab him pole position if he does improve, if he keeps it up 2 temps each sector. But Gorsh crabs right in front, and that is, I think he's going to get held up by Gorsh.
He's hit the wall.
Oh, he's hit the wall a little bit there.
Yeah.
Nicked it. But if he does get slipstream, this could help him. I'm not sure.
It might combat the
Is
amount
it-
of hold up he's getting.
We've also got to think about the track conditions here. Are the track conditions going to help his lap be better because of the fact?
Oh,
He's corner cut there. That's over, surely.
no. Yeah,
It is. Yes, he's backed off.
No,
Shame.
everyone's looking in the pole. Oh my god, it's Joe's currently, I think, on the lap as well. I think he's improving here in the manner. Currently in 8th place. A really decent run for him, actually.
Him and Gorsh are the only ones on laps now. So
I know he's boxed in, so that's it. I think that's the
Gorsh
final order.
coming down the home straight. Will Gorsh improve? Just gonna see Gorsh now. Is he on a lap? I'm pretty sure he is. Hopefully Gorsh can move up from 14th, maybe get inside top 10.
And
Will
he
do
does.
it? 8th place.
Very
Nailed
good.
it.
Very good. Up to 8th place, and that's a good qualifier for Gorge Crab in McLaren. And that'll be his session over, and that'll be qualifying completed. Everyone's in their laps, everyone's finished, and that'll be it. Very good. I think that was a very good session.
Yeah, would you like to go through the order?
Yes, I will. So, pole position goes to RBZ ahead of RGBTs. I'm sure there probably would have been a little bit more time in that. Mike Marshall in P3 after sort of bottling himself on his final run. 5. Racing, so really good from the Mercedes boys there. P6 for Porsche 9-4, P7 for All-Rounder X, not the best qualifying for him. Gorge Craft in 8th, 9th for Omega Show, and 10th for Maradona AFCA. 11th for Maloney 88, and 12th for the Lost Warrior, 13th for Fabrik Kut, 14th, 14th for SRL Ninjas, 15th for SRL Monster, 16th for Commando, and that is it. That is your final running. So that is it. And I saw Commando in the wall, and unfortunately he hasn't been a set of laps. So another bad qualifying for Commando there. But the order, very good. And this is what RPZ needs to do. He needs to make sure he's in front of Mark Marshmallow currently. But
Should we leave the lobby now?
Also as well. Yeah, we can leave. Right.
Yeah.
Back in a sec.
What Monday wants to do is, if it's raining for the race, which we are not sure of as of yet, because we do not get the track on the screen because we are broadcasting. If it does rain, he just wants to keep it clean because he knows there will be incidents in the first 3 laps. About 5 people crashed out within the first lap in GP2, so Mundo keeps it clean. He could get back into the top 10, maybe even get a top 6 finish out of this. When do you suggest them joining back?
Yeah. Right, we're back. Alright, let's just
We're back.
Band.
Yep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Mike Marshmallow, John.
Gorge is actually on F16. Wait a second, what's happened? Is the game crashed? Oh no, that's fine. That's my screen. I thought everyone actually went to back and just reset. Dun 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 dun.
Just joining back now. Has it shown up on your screen what the weather is yet?
Not yet.
I'm being forced on Twitter to give Kyle16 a shout out, my mate. Oh, it's dry. Okay, it's dry. Dry race. So I'm sure the drivers will be a lot happy about that, to be honest.
Definitely. Just gonna write.
I'm sure Mundo will be a bit upset though. And start 16th in dry. Shame for him. All rounder 7th. Not too bad of a qualifying from him.
No, not bad at all.
Debut for GP1. I mean, he did have Canada, but that didn't really count because race was a bit of a, what's the word, madhouse. It's like Spa 1998 all over again.
I've come to complete their formation lap now. RBZ will be hoping that he can lead into turn 1, and yeah, but obviously it'll be depending on the Matiz. You see, if Matiz can get alongside him and stick with him, he might have a chance to step into sort of turn 3. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a risk for RBZ, so I think he's going to be a little bit nervy in the first lap, and I think Matiz will be pouncing very quickly, so the guy who's second place in the championship. But now they're all coming to the grid now, and we'll go racing for the 8th time this season.
Mike was going right up to his rear. Maybe a bit of mind games being played there, saying, I am going to be fighting you for this championship. I'm not going to let you win races that easily. When, if we look back at Monaco, he won by over like 20 seconds. So obviously Mike's making sure that Matiz doesn't get too comfortable being at the front. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's all ready now, I think, pretty much, as we go ready to go racing for the Baku Grand Prix. And I think everyone's lined up here. Let's see, we'll just
Yeah, just waiting on the lights to go.
and
So onto
Commando's
AI at the
lining
back.
up.
Here we go. Looks like they're there. Here we
There
go.
we go. We're having 5 red lights for this race here. As we go racing for this race, 5 lights. We are out, and away we
Lights
go
out.
for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Heading down into
RBZ's
turn 1.
got a fantastic start.
Yeah, and he's turned in well, and look at
Oh,
that brilliant
huge
start.
contact.
Oh my God! You see the carnage in the background, but
my-
currently RBZ leads the way. What's happening in the background?
I'll game clip that. Basically, Feisty Ted went up the inside of Mike, and Mike just, I'm not sure if it's a bit of lag or desync, but just turned into him, and Feisty Ted collected a few other drivers, unfortunately.
Yeah, and V6 is looking very feisty in 4th place. Mike has gone very deep, and he's looking a little bit vulnerable here as we get into the sort of the tight section here. Can V6
Good defending
try
there.
and get past Mike Marshmallow here? And Mike Marshmallow has not had the best of starts
Oh,
to this
Feisty
race
Ted's
here.
out.
He's out the
Hit
race.
the wall. I've just spectated onto him. He's gone straight into a wall. I don't know if that was on purpose. I really don't know, because he seems like he's near nobody at that time.
Ah, and safety car's been deployed.
And
Oh.
now I've got the sound glitch. Oh no.
There you go, what a chaotic start to this race, but RBZ, awesome out the block. He just nailed the start
Flying
off
start.
the line, and yeah, he's managed to get away here. And right now, he's doing a superb job. The top 3 are pretty much exactly the same as they were in qualifying, but V6 Racing in P4, making the ground for the start, P5 for All-Rounder X as well. So let's go through the actual classification as it stands right now. And look at that, V6 made a place up, All-Rounder made 2 places up. Oh my God, it's Joe made up 3 places. Original 4 made up well, actually lost 1 place. 8th place for Melanie, 9th for Marazone AFCA, and 10th for Lost Warrior. 11th for Gorge Crab, 12th for SRL Ninjas, and 13th for Vapikut. Commando in 14th, so he's made up a little bit of ground. SRL Monster in 15th, and obviously first retired from the race. So that is your order currently, and a lot of the top 6 are running the soft compound types. I forgot to mention that, as some are running the super soft compound. So that's another thing, another choice of strategy that people have gone with in this race, to try and make it different, and that's fair enough. That's fair play. As we're going down this order currently, yeah, it's interesting, very good.
Yeah. If I leave the session and rejoin, would that sound glitch go? I presume, right?
Yeah.
I'll try it. Hang on. Because we're on the safety car, so it's not like any action's gonna happen.
Right now, just boring once again for all the viewers here. Safety car, and there's not much to talk about here. What I can say with people on the soft, so be to go longer into this race. The super soft tyres, you know, you'll be a little bit restricted with what you can do. So I suppose the super soft tyres will open up strategies a little bit more at this stage of the race.
Yeah, I think Joe going on the super soft to start the race is a bit risky from him. I personally think that going on the softer would be a lot more of a smarter choice, but at the same time he probably knows that there are some drivers behind him that are quicker than him, so by going on the faster tyre maybe he can pull away a little bit and try and hold it out towards the end. All-Rounder's had a very good start as well, yeah, he's up to 5th place on his technical debut really, if we're going to count this as his debut. He'll be looking to make some positions up quickly.
Definitely, yeah.
But V6 Racing also a bit of a wild card in this factor, because he hasn't had many good results, but here he looked extremely quick. He was right up Mike's end before the safety car came out, so certainly V6 could be looking at a shout for a podium here.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, and I think this is very good. I think it's showing that we've got a bit of competition going on here. I think it's great, and fair play to V6 there on the start. It's a superb start to the race. No one really pitting in for any tyres at this stage, obviously very early on in the race, so I don't suspect that, but I think another lap hopefully. I think we're probably looking at lap 4 until we get going again, so yeah, it's a long wait.
I think Marazano and Ninjas have both paired for the medium tyre compound. Not sure if Mundo started on mediums, but he's also on the medium compound, because Monster was in last place before the safety car came out, and he's now jumped 3 positions, so I'm sure they appeared.
Oh, Ferrari is actually in the wall. A Ferrari. Now, I don't know what Ferrari that would have been.
That's Kimi Raikkonen. So I don't think that was anybody. I think that might have been one of us in terms of spectating cars. Oh, V6 Racing. What was that all about? Almost just completely pile drived all rounder on the straight. So right now, Mike has got to be thinking that he's got to try and stick with Matiz and RBZ with the slipstream, because if he drops off them, I don't think he's going to be able to catch back up.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the safety car might come in this lap or next lap. Depends on. Well, it doesn't really depend on anything. It's just chance.
I hope so.
But RBZ
racing again,
leading the race. Great start off the line. Left Matiz for dead while Matiz had to defend from Mike. Then Mike was defending from Feisty Ted, and unfortunately, looks like Mike was a little bit too harsh on his defence into turn 1. I don't know if Ted went for a dive bomb or if Mike just didn't realise he was there, but a bit of contact on the first lap, and unfortunately Ted's race is already over.
Yeah, and that's it is really dealing for him, because I think he qualified well as well, and it's really do, because I've had that experience so many times in this game. Actually, this game is probably the most unluckiest games for me on league racing wise. So I've experienced a lot of problems like that before, and yeah, because say from his point of view, it's a good situation for him, and I'm sure he'll be back saying you just got to keep pushing and keep going, and I'm sure he will, definitely. But this car looking like he's staying out for another lap. Yeah, it's gonna kill us for another lap. Hopefully, this next lap goes very quickly indeed, because I don't think I'm going to sing it any much longer.
Next lap, I'm going to say.
Yeah, please.
We may have lost half our audience by them falling asleep after this.
As we complete lap 4 of this race, and RBZ would be saying, you know, looking pretty strong for this. Now, it is going to be quite an easy one-stop here, actually, now I'm thinking about it, because the softs will go quite long, and the switch to the mediums will be possible. I think one-stop's will be done quite easily, so that's what I would assume.
I think they might go. They might be going for a soft, super soft, because the strategy yesterday I was told was super soft if you can stretch it out. So, and I'm sure a lot of these drivers can easily stretch out that sort of stint. So, we could be seeing a soft, super soft here. That's why I think Joe's gone on to the super soft, so he can do a soft later on in the race if he has good enough tyre wear.
But now it's just about trying to keep away from each other as well. I think people can get very close towards during the testing period, and that can cause mistakes. So people need to keep a car link between each other to make sure they don't get any front wing damage, because that can really hurt your race. I'm sure they will. Yeah, they'll get this done.
So we've got the three really main contenders to the championship, really. In the top 3 now, we've got RBZ, Matiz and Mike. Danny's not racing tonight, unfortunately, couldn't make it. So that's one of the main runners in the championship, not here tonight. But also, Project is actually quite far down the grid from what I would expect. He's down in 7th. I would expect a lot higher from Project, really. So,
definitely, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Safety car light's still not out yet.
It'll come in this lap. It won't be out for more than 4. It'll pull away now, I think. There you go. Lights are off.
Yeah, it's gone. So
it's
there
going.
we go. There will be 2 limiter, and we'll be racing once again for this race, as everyone is very much bunching up here, and obviously we'll be trying to concentrate on getting a very good restart here. However, we're going to have Matiz right behind him. I think he can be quite a threat going into this first lap, so it's important for obviously to get a really good restart to this race here, as it's very, very close between a lot of people, and any moment now.
Oh! Look like Matiz almost hit RBZ then.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
That's just lag.
And I think we're going now.
Matiz skirmish off the line.
Yeah, and
Matiz lost a lot of time. Here comes Mike. And here comes V6. They could go 3 wide into turn 1. This is going to be close.
This one as well. Look at V6 has hit him up.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh my god, RB's has been mugged off. It's
V6.
incredible. And V6 is trying to, but he's lost the rear end. RBZ's keeping into the lead of this race. Mike's going to try and make the most of this as well. And a little bit
V6
from
lost back
V6
end.
here. Yeah, he's also back in. He's up the inside of the Ferrari driver though right now. I think that is who's up behind him as all-rounder. But look at that. Mike keeps in P3.
I
But
think everyone's
where's
kept
V6
it clean
gone?
out there.
V6 is right behind all-rounder here. So V6 lost that. And oh my god, it's Joe. Look, he's looking pretty feisty. Does V6 go for it? No, he does not.
Oh,
He's
contact!
hit by
Contact.
Joe.
I think Joe's lost his wing. Maybe definitely hit the back of V6. That I do not know how the positions have stayed the same after that, apart from V6
I
falling
don't
back.
know, but
V6
V6
flew.
Looking at the inside level round,
at the
he's on the
inside.
inside. He's fending him off very well.
Good
And
moves.
he's up into P4, so really good recovery there into P4. Superb stuff from V6 Racing as he comes on to the pursuit of Mike Marshmallow there. So he's done a superb job. All-rounder in P5 now. P6 for, oh my god, it's Joe. And look at that, Project 94 doing a superb job right now. He's looking very close to, oh my god, it's Joe now. As we head into the castle section currently. As Project 94 will try and get a good run through here. He's on the super soft compound tyres right now. And he's been trying to get past, oh my god, it's Joe now. But into the last part of this racetrack. All pretty much full of straights and a couple of corners. And yeah, just need to get a really good run here.
What an insane
oh,
restart that was.
Joe is getting a little bit tentative here. And Project's looking for his
Project's
opportunity.
Project on the super soft, so he's also opted for the super soft starting strategy along with Joe. So this is basically full position. There's no going to be difference in terms of tyre strategy. They're both on the super softs.
There he goes. He's alongside him, so this should be the move done. And he can't.
Oh no, he hasn't got DRS yet, has he? Hasn't got DRS yet, so he's going to try and fly one up the inside if he wants it.
Yeah,
he's going to go for it. Oh, Joe leaving the space.
Joe
leaves the space.
As
But
well. Oh!
Oh!
He's lost the rear end. Oh my god, fucking hell.
Joe nudged him just a little bit, and obviously Project tried to get the power down as soon as possible, as any driver would, and that little knock just sent him flying.
Currently, as we look at the top three right now, they're pretty much exactly as it was, and RBZ is leading this race away, but Matiz keeping him pretty much in company and in compass right now, as it's very good job from RBZ currently, but Mike Marshall in P3,
V6,
P4 all-rounder,
back behind
P5.
all-rounder.
Yeah, he's been overtaken, and so like
Obviously, his slipstream caught him.
But behind, to see what's going on behind them, Gorge Crab in 8th place, and McLaren doing a very good result here, 7th and 8th. But we've got the two Force Indias of Melanie and the Lost Warrior now as well behind Gorge Crab. And Lost Warrior on the medium compound tyres, whereas Melanie is on the super soft tyres. So is Gorge Crab as well. So this battle is very interesting here, actually, as the Force India driver of the Lost Warrior is in very well. As, oh my god, the Force India of Melanie loses the rear end. As gorgeous.
I don't know what's happened to Mundo, but
Lags happened.
Mundo
happened.
in his
The
own
Force
race.
India's in the ball. Lags happened. The Force India was
What's
in the
happened?
wall. Melanie's lost his front wing, and so has. Oh my god, it's all kicking us behind. And that's because of the lag situation with, I think, Gorge Crab. I think there was a lag situation, and the two Force Indias have both got damage. Where's Lost Warrior gone? He's lost his front wing. Yeah, both Force Indias caught up by lag, and it was from Gorge Crab's car.
A shame.
That's really hurt them though in sort of 9th and 10th.
Don't I see that happening in racing?
No, you can't control that sort of thing. But now behind them is battling away. Is in front is fucking hell. I can't even say English. Right? Joe and Gorge, fucking hell. Joe and Project are battling away now. Mad driver and McLaren driver, as Joe's got back at him. He's got on the right hand side. They've been overtaking. He go into this tight left under, and Project backs way out of it. Project's on the inside. Room is left. Very respectful from both of them. But Joe doing a superb job in the man now. He tries to set
A little bit of corner cut there.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid it, just cut the corner. Don't take any risks.
Yeah, and about trying.
But what a restart that was. We had Matiz making a bit of a mistake by flipping putting the power down too early when RBZ can get it down straight away, as he knew when he wanted to go, causing Mike to catch up. Mike couldn't get the overtake done as he didn't have any sort of DRS, so he's basically just going side by side. Then V6, who had slipstream for a long time, just flew up, and then Matiz ended up blocking him a little bit because Mike was also blocking him, and then V6 proceeded to push Mike out the way, almost into the pit lane, and almost made it up into P2 before him and Matiz had a bit of contact, causing him to slide a little bit, and then Mike got straight back past.
Yeah, indeed, and as Project comes, there's Project hit the wall there. He went very wide, and he has hit the wall. He's understeered a little bit, and now Joe is been right all over the rear end of Project 94 as we head down into this very Just
Here we
normal
go.
straight, and look at him. Here he goes. And I think he's done
Flies
the move.
past, and he's got DRS. Also got DRS, so he's going to get this move done very easily.
Yeah, indeed. And nothing that Project can do there. He can sort of stick in the slipstream right now, but can he go up the inside? He won't try. He will try.
Oh, he
actually.
does.
Goes up the
Whoa,
inside.
that's
But he
risky,
cannot
very
do
risky.
it.
But he's going to get it done. Wow, what a move from Project.
Very good move.
He
Very
knows-
superb
he-
stuff.
Knew Joe would get the DRS on the second one as it follows on, and he decided to chuck it at the inside just to try and get that advantage so he can keep the position. But here comes Joe now. So they're still side by side. This is a great battle. Project's going to try and hold it at the inside. Joe leaves in the room. Very fair racing between these two.
Very fair, very clean, giving each other room.
Project
and
holds the position.
He does very good stuff from Project 94 there. We look back to the front of the order currently as all rounders getting chased by V6 Racing now. It's very close between the two of them. But
Oh, Matiz in third. What's happened to Matiz?
Yeah,
He made a mistake. I think he's made a mistake. There's no way Mike could have caught him.
maybe he did clutch him. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe Mike's been holding back, saving tyres so he can push. Derby's head isn't too far up the road. It's only about a second and a half. It's about, if we go into the second set time, you can see. Oh, Matiz, very risky through there.
He's throwing it up at this race right now.
2
so-
seconds now.
Yeah, and he's looking
The gap
very
between-
strong here.
All rounders having a good race in 4th place.
Yep, got some very good paces all rounder. But look at that, Matiz is catching
comes
him now. Here he
Matiz.
goes. He's gonna have him. He's gonna have him so easily. We know. We
Not
already
even,
know.
not even worth fighting him.
It's not even well. It's not even questionable, really. You can't even question this. And but look at that. Mike's gone back at the inside. No, he won't. He'll try and wait for the next.
No, he's
DRS
not doing a project. He's running a little bit
Very
wide,
wide,
Mike,
though.
off there. Lost a bit of
Yeah.
time, yeah. Oh, all rounders hit the wall. Oh my goodness, I don't know if he's got damage from that, but he smacked the wall.
So look
And
at
V6
all
Racing's
rounder.
right up to him now.
Yeah.
Otis
And
is understeering a little bit. He's definitely
This
sliding a lot. I don't know if it's just lag.
And this battle isn't over actually. V6 versus Oranda. It's not over yet, and I'm sure. I think V6 is looking very strong for another strong point finish here. I think it's looking good. But Project 94 in P6, quite a long way back actually. Joe following suit as well.
Joe falling off now, by the looks of it.
And even Gord's quite a long way back. So the top 4 in their own little group, 5th, 6th in their own little group. 6th and 7th are in their little group. Top 5 are in their own little group. So yeah, it's looking quite spaced out really at this stage of the race. As Monster down in 10th place.
Ninja's in 9th place, doing a good job, getting maybe his first point score finish.
Yep, definitely. As all I know, we've got a little bit of battle going on here. Camundo and Maranzano. I think Camundo just got past him actually. But Maranzano is right behind him. We'll keep on board with this actually, because you never know. Might build up.
Definitely a bit of a poor showing from Mundo. You'd expect him to be a bit further up, especially on the soft tyres. I think he might have made a pit stop actually. I think he's had an incident because he was on the medium tyres during that safety car, so obviously he's had a crash somewhere. He's on the softs now.
A bad qualifying didn't add to his help him at all. But yeah, surely you'd expect him to sort of be in the top 10 by now. I mean, that's what I thought. But
yeah.
no, he's not. But lost right all the way down in 15th place after that collision. But this man doing a superb job currently. RBZ leading this race. Matiz in second, third from Mike much below. And it's sort of quite spaced out really. It's not really big gaps, but it's sort of reasonably spaced out. Around in 4th with V6 following suit in 5th. Project in 6th, 7th for my it's Joe. 8th for Gorge Crab, and 9th for SRL Ninjas, and 10th for SRL Monster. So it's all very quiet really, very spaced out. Nothing really happening, nothing really happening really, that's all I can say. I mean, the smallest battle we've got is V6 and a rounder, and nothing's really amounting here.
A lot less action than what happened yesterday, unfortunately, so bit of a shame to see that. I was hoping for more, maybe. But the question we've got to ask now is, who's going to pit first? Because get an undercut and it could be very useful, but at the same time your tyres will go off and the slipstream is effective around here, so...
I think Mike would pit first because he want to try something different to try and jump Matiz. Yeah, that's what I think. I think Mike would probably pit first.
I think Mike realises he's definitely not going to get overtaken for 4th for this race because all rounders not got the pace of him. So going for a little bit of an undercut could actually work in his favour, because he's got nothing to lose really. He's got third place basically wrapped up unless he makes a mistake, so why not go for something a bit different?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, that's what he can do. But it's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit just too calm.
Yeah, RBZ's definitely putting away. 2.2 the gap.
Very good. He's being very, you know, he's not pushing. Like, I think around here it's very hard to really push, because obviously if you really push, you do make mistakes. But I think he's just, you know, going about it very well. Does anything.
He's had enough of those super softs, obviously.
So maybe we're still getting an indication of when these super softs actually are going off. They're going off around about now. So maybe in the next couple of laps we'll see some action.
Oh, V6 out. Oh no.
V6.
V6 hit the wall.
You're
joking. Where.
You're joking. Oh no. No. That is really upsetting. V6, man. Well, he's on for a very good points finish. Yeah, he's on a very good points finish there, and he's just completely bottled it.
I think the VSC's out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if I was Mike or Tiz, the game allows you to abuse the VSC a little bit, so I wouldn't be one to maybe gain a second or two on RBZ. Be a bit cheeky, you know.
Oh,
game does game. I'm sure if he does do it too much though, Stewards Inquiry will be launched. So that's a shame for V6 Racing though. He's up in 5th. Looked to be on pace, maybe a little bit faster than all-rounder. So to see him crash out at 5th is a shame, because he did that at Monaco as well. He was up in a good result and he crashed out, and he's left now. So yeah, he must be disappointed with that.
Definitely. As RBZ actually comes into the pit lane, so
RBZ into pits.
Soft tyres, gonna go on.
They're all into pits. All three of them. Will anyone hold up each other? That's the question.
I think the Renault, because it's further down the grid, I think it'll be okay. I think it's all good.
Yeah.
The Renault. That's medium tyres on the way he goes.
Yeah, they're all going on mediums.
How's Mike going and Matiz? Mike actually is behind Matiz, so the same order as it was. But I don't blame the medium tyres to the end of the race. I think that is possible. 14 laps on them, and I think it's done. I think the race is done. As far as I'm concerned, as long as RBZ doesn't make a mistake. But is it a virtual safety car? Or is it actually a safety car? It's actually a safety car.
Is it actually a safety car? Oh,
yeah.
That's interesting. That's good. That's what we were hoping for. We get another restart, which could end up like the first one. V6 flying at the inside, even though it may not be V6 this time, as we all know he's just crashed out of the race, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that brings all-rounder back into the game. Push 9-4, he's quite a long way back. He has pitted as well, he's on the medium compound, so that brings everyone back together again. That means racing is going to go back to normal. We were very spaced out beforehand, and now with this hit car we can bunch up a little bit more, and hopefully some more racing can come about it, and that's what we need. I think this race has been a little bit, it's been, you know, action-packed at parts, but then it sort of died out a little bit, and yeah.
You've got to say this helps out Mundo again. He's going to be able to catch back up. He's in 11th place, so almost near point scoring finish.
Yes, and I think that really does help him, because he's had a really bit of a bad start to this race seemingly, and qualifying didn't go well, as we said earlier, and seemingly this race didn't go very well either, so that's going to help him a little bit. Try and get back at that front and transfer those points. He's had a bit of a couple of bad races coming under recently, and I'm sure he'll be able to get back on track here, but yeah. It's been a pretty decent race so far, actually, I have to say. It's, yeah, as we said earlier, obviously races did get a bit dull at times, but it did really get dull. We could race stale at points.
Yeah, I'm glad the safety car came out.
Yeah, I actually am somewhat happy the safety car. That's still a Mercedes came flying out again.
Crash, but we got to be happy that this is out to bring back the race to a bit more normality and help
Thanks, V6.
drivers line back up, basically.
Love you, V6.
Start get a chant going in the chat. We love
V6. V6, you're the best. Yeah. Guys, I think this is actually ultimate cringe on the stream.
Yeah.
Right. This stream's called SCL, Slipstream Corruption League, and this is the corrupt This is actually the corrupt part of the league. This is the commentators, where they're actually the most corrupt people in the world. Now, just hoping to get going again, but I'm gonna go for a toilet because why the fuck? Don't play safe.
Alright.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
So we currently got 13 laps left in this race. I don't think the safety cars can come in this lap. I think he's going to come in maybe the lap after that. I don't really know. Because the lights haven't turned off on it yet, so going to be going for another lap. Certainly.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure LBZ will be disappointed after that, because he was leading by about 2-3 seconds and he knew he probably could have pulled away. Now the gap's just been restored.
Yeah, it's happened sort of 3 times in this race where obviously the start, the safety car period, and this safety car period. That's 3 times in this race where we've been a little bit, you know, had the advantage, and it's gone away from him, and that's a bit of a irritating thing for him. But I'm sure if he gets a good restart once again, that's all he needs. I think that will add to this race. If he gets a really good restart, that's the race settled. I think that's pretty much done. I think it's the race from the bag.
Yeah. Just got a message from Danny on Twitter asking how Mike's doing, so that just shows how good friends they are. So P3 right now. But yeah, shame about Mundo again, because down in like, what's it? It's like he's down in 11th. Because obviously Renault may want to try and catch up to Red Bull in the constructors, because we know that I think Red Bull are leading, and with Danny being gone for this race, they certainly want to try and catch up in the constructors. And with Mundo not being in the point scoring finish, it's not really helping him out too much.
No, and a couple of bad events from Mundo, currently. And he's a really good.
I'm sure he'll make some positions up. Rapid Q in 9th, that's not too bad of a start to his race here. Because he got 4th yesterday in GP2 after a bit of a hectic race. Saw him. Me and him started 13th or 14th, I think, on the grid. So to get second and 4th out, that was a pretty good result for the 2 of us.
All right, now I'm hoping that this guy comes in this lap because we're a little bit bored. However, it means we're going to get racing for some interesting racing once again.
Our like opinions right now, just remember Alonso at Austria, or it was in Brazil, I can't remember, in the chair when he crashed out, sitting in the chair. That's just what we are right now, just waiting for this. So hopefully Matthias doesn't bottle the start again, gets a good run on RZ, so we see a bit of action.
Yeah, and there we go for the race.
RZ currently keeping his distance to Matthias. Don't know that they're bunching up now. They're bunching up, so not bunching up. Oh my God, Matthias, what are you doing? Just hit the back of RBZ again. RBZ almost brake checked in there. I don't know whose fault that was.
But we're preparing to go racing once again with 12 more laps to go in this race. After this lap, probably 11.
Much better
We've
start
gone
for
racing,
Matiz.
racing. There we go. We're already racing in Matiz. Looking to have a really good restart here. And look at that Mike. Oh my god, no. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Down turn 1. Let's see who's going to bring first. I think Marvin's will be okay. Mike's on the outside.
Oh, he's locked up.
Matiz. Oh, he's gone
locked up.
wide. He's bowled it. He's gone wide. And Matiz takes the lead of the race. And oh my god, what was he doing? Oh, it's
huge crash. No, all round.
Oh my god, everyone's
no.
round. I can't believe it. It is over.
All rounder, no.
Oh,
He's having such a good race.
Oh my god, look how bunched
Oh,
up.
such a shame.
Oh no, and look at that. Malini's on the inside of the McLaren. That puts 9-4 or Gorge Crab. Oh, he's spun as well. Chaos for all drivers. Oh my god, this race has been absolutely dreadful. Gorge is battling with Joe. Oh my god, the lost for him.
3 wide. They should not be going 3 wide. It's insane.
God. Stop it.
What
Stop
on
it.
earth are we watching here?
Guys, please stop. Stop.
Oh, I can't take this. This
No,
is incredible.
Stop. Oh my god. Please.
Mundo's into 8th. He's back into a point scoring finish now, so that's good for him.
He's
But
keeping his nose clean.
what's Maranzano doing? Maranzano. Oh, no. I feel so sorry for all rounder though. He was in a good point scoring finish, and now he's out basically. He's 14th with no.
This.
What a shame.
Mundo's. Oh, another crash. Manor gone as well. It's the Manor. He's spun out the race. He's gone.
Oh my god, it's
too.
Joe.
It's Joe.
Joe's hit the wall. Yeah.
Oh my god. It's just.
RBZ's right behind Matiz.
And here he goes. He's going to try and transfer this whip for this race lead once again. He's in the slipstream. He lost it from that turn 1 lockup. And here he comes again. He's in the slipstream. Long straight now. Here he comes. He's got to try and make this one stick now. Here he goes. He's coming, but it's not actually closing enough.
I'm not sure if that's a slipstream glitch again. I'm not sure if that's happened because it didn't look like he was catching at all. I'm not sure if it's just Matiz running lower wings than RBZ or what, but definitely looks like the slipstream glitch that happened yesterday as well.
Yeah, and with 10 laps to go, this is becoming a little bit desperate for RBZ now. He had that lead done, and we had to get for turn 1, and I think it was okay, but no.
Somehow, Project 4th place after his shocking result in qualifying and just being 7th comfortably. He's up to 4th now after all rounders crash.
I think a superb job, and last season was a very bad season for him. I think he was very unlucky in that season. David Cook doing a fantastic job.
Oh, Mundo!
In 5th place.
I think Mundo's hit. Mundo's got a puncher, I think. Oh no, Mundo's got a puncher. Yeah.
He has.
I don't know how that's happened.
But look at this.
There goes those points again. Joe's in the pits. Ninjas is in the pits. All rounders in the pits. Everybody's in the pits.
Maranzano, Monster, and Lost Warrior all battling over 7th place for Lost Warrior. Obviously far back after crashing out with his teammate
I'll stick with
earlier.
the main bow.
And
RBZ's bearing down Matiz. I'll let you know when it's on the straight, just so you can switch straight over. RBZ is staying with him. Mike's dropped off a huge amount. Also, he hasn't got pace today.
Trying to get past the Williams here. I think that's
Right, they're going to the straight now.
Monster. We'll go back
to the
onto
right, left
straight.
flick. Right, left flick.
There we go. And let's see if RBZ can get past him once again. Now, I don't know if DRS is actually activated at this point in the race. I don't think it is.
It's not, no.
Not yet.
3 laps in.
So we're not far away. But if RBZ
Again, nothing happening. Let's go to the other battle then. Monster, Maranzano, and Lost Warrior. Oh, it's getting a bit tense.
Here we go.
They're going side by side.
Oh my God, Will banging.
Lost Warrior.
Incredible. Here we go.
Here comes Maranzano now.
He goes to the inside, outside, and does he go back? Oh my God, he's so
close.
The Lost
This
Warrior
is
trying
intense.
something. Goes to the inside, does he? No, he does not.
He's not going at the inside, no.
No way.
I'm going to call that doing a project now, that corner. Doing a project. Just chucking up the inside.
So close between top of these 3 here. And Maranzano looking very strong at this point in the race. It's all settled down again there. It's just to settle down.
Yeah. Again,
Gorge
so
Crab,
disappointed for all-rounder.
Let me just add,
12th
Gorge
place.
Crab is actually in 5th place. McLaren 4-5.
All-rounders into the pits. He might be retiring. I don't think he's had any sort of damage, so he may be retiring from the session.
Mike currently in B3, doing his own thing here as IBZ and Majiz do their own thing.
All-rounders gone out in supers. Is all-rounder trying to set a fast lap of race? Just get that little achievement. Fast lap of the race. Bit odd. RBZ right behind Tiz now. Mike has fallen off considerably. He's at least 3 seconds behind now.
There comes Abized. He's got the DRS as his lap, I think. So here he goes. He's quite close, reasonably. So he's gonna have that draft. Now he hasn't been closing a lot into the stream without the DRS, and now he's got the DRS now. And he should be able to make something work here. And he's down this straight, and he's gaining a little bit down this straight, but it's just not enough. He can't do it. Now,
But Matiz seems to have good run out that the last few corners to get that run he needs to get away from RBZ. I'm not sure the slipstream glitch is active, as I said. We'll probably have a word with the drivers after the race.
Good run here, actually, and he's going for it. I think he might have to go for it now. Here he goes to the inside.
Now or never.
RG Majiz. He's going to try and go to the inside. No, he can't.
Good defended by Matiz. Oh!
He's gone deep, and now it's his opportunity. He's going to do it on the outside, and he's got to make it stick. He does make it stick. Awesome stuff. And these drivers
is that game over?
These drivers making mistakes. I mean, we saw with RBZ earlier, and Matiz has done the same thing. He's made a mistake. He's gone deep, and that's ruined his momentum big time there. And RBZ is being put back into the lead of the race where he belonged, arguably, for that mistake.
The question we got now is, can RBZ hold it, or will Matiz with the slipstream down the straight and DRS manage to get it back, despite maybe not being the fastest driver here today? But that slipstream certainly helps out unless the slipstream glitch is active. So let's see if he can get the move back done. Otherwise, it might just be game over for Matiz for first place.
Exactly, yeah, and just try everything he can. He's quite close behind actually. He's kept with him. Not over yet. Arms got a very good exit through that sort of. I'd say it's the last corner. Really, it is technically the last corner.
Yeah, everyone says it's the last corner. We don't really count that as corner. We just count it as a little left-right flick. But Matiz has got a good run on him.
Here he comes.
Can he get him? Matiz has got to go for it, surely, because this is now or never. Because he knows RBZ's faster than him.
He's coming. He's closing
the gap.
He can't do it.
Not close enough. And will RBZ make another mistake like he did after the restart? Doesn't look like it. He's got a good run through there. And Matiz has also got a pretty decent run, so. Oh, Matiz got a much better run out there than RBZ did.
Here we go.
Maybe.
He's got a nice
RBZ's
run.
defending well.
And Matiz on the inside. Does he go for it? He does.
He's going on the inside.
And oh my god, it's close between these two, and they really are battling away. But look at that, superb, clean as you like.
Great defending.
Clean as you.
Superb defending by RBZ then.
Superb job from both drivers. Very good job indeed as we go through this right-left. It's complex once again, but it looks like
you could
RBZ.
See him. Matiz wanted to go around the outside into that right-hander, but RBZ just placed his car there, put a wheel there, made sure Matiz couldn't get that outside run, and he's done a great job defending. He's kept that P1 deservedly.
Definitely, and looking like that RBZ is just a little.
Oh, Project's gone. Project's made a mistake. Project has missed his braking point, and that. Oh, he could have lost position there.
Oh!
Oh my goodness me! Oh my god!
I've got the sound glitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
What just happened? I mean, nothing Commando could really do there, to be honest. Project made a very dangerous return onto the course. Is that going to be a safety car?
I wonder, and that could be, and that really could start that race once again, down again. But
Matiz right behind RBZ. I would lead the game to get the sound glitch off, but I don't really want to miss this battle because it's very close.
It's close.
Not staying in the slipstream.
No,
Matiz stayed out of his RBZ slipstream then. That's a bit corner cut there a little bit by Matiz. Try and get a better run off RBZ.
And we go into the second corner now once again. Let's see what happens once again. Let's see who's got the better run. It looks like actually both got a very decent run, but Matiz is going to have the slipstream and the DRS once again. Here we go heading down into this corner. Let's see who's going to be the
He's staying out of the slipstream. That's very odd from Matiz.
I don't know, but why has he done that? I'll have a clue.
Maybe try and keep his tyres fresh? I'm not too sure.
That could be the I don't know, maybe his engine's overheating, that could be a thing. Maybe he's like over revved the engine and maybe that could be a thing.
Short shifting too much.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I'm watching his gear changes right now, they don't seem to be short shifting to the point where engine damage could be an issue.
Exactly, I just don't know why. But they look
That's the second incident in 3 races that Project and Mundo have had together, and I don't really know whose fault that was, because yes, Mundo basically smacked him into the wall. Yep, all round a fast lap. I was expecting that from him on the supers. But yeah, Project have a very dangerous return to the track, but at the same time, Mundo just pile drives him.
And Gorch in 4th place is doing a really good job.
He's my driver of the day right there.
Definitely, yeah. And I think, actually...
Monster in 5th.
I can't help but think McLaren, though, clipping on for a 4th and a 5th. And that has really hurt them a big time. I think they deserve better from this race, but Gorch is doing a good job.
Matiz lost pace on RBZ. Again, staying out of the slipstream, that is very odd from Matiz. This could cost him the race if he keeps staying out there, because he's losing DRS. You can see he's losing time on RBZ. He's only gaining it back up because of the DRS.
Ninja's doing a very good job in 9th place in Haas. Joe is currently in 10th place, so he's on for a point here. Around down 11th, so yeah, and Lost Roy in 12th. And Lost Roy is actually in the wall. Lost Roy actually crashed out of the race, so he's finished. I think he's reversed. I think he may just retire from this race, really. And I think he has.
Yeah, there you go. He's he's crashed off at the I was worried for a second then, because I thought Mike might have hit him. He might not have ghosted like Monaco all over again, but no, we ghosted that time, thankfully.
Yeah, so apparently, RBZ and these two are just keeping each other honest. And I think RBZ might have this one in the bag. I think he can just keep his nose clean. I think he's got it okay. But Mike down in 3rd place.
Can't count out Matiz though. Matiz dominated at Monaco and proved why he should be fighting for his championship. So he could easily nab a win from RBZ here on the final lap down that straight if he's got the fuel. Maybe he might be saving fuel right now. You never know what's going on in these drivers' minds. They could be. Matiz might realise that he's staying with RBZ in terms of pace and thinks, well, if I stay in the slipstream, I can't really lose time off him. So just put it in standard and then save fuel for a bit, because surely RBZ will be trying to push away and using rich fuel mixture.
Exactly, and now RBZ, the gap's quite wide open actually here. So I think
still within DRS by looks of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Mike's basically settled for 3rd. Mike's taking that 3rd place trophy with him.
I think though Mike's doing it very clever here. I think he's just trying to see what Matiz does, because I think you sort of says that maybe Matiz will try and come back, as you said, towards the end of this race. I think that might happen. I think there's a possibility that possibly this win's not over. I think Matiz might still have a chance, and DRS now activated once again. Let's see if he does try and go for it here. As RBZ tries to defend early from Matiz as we head into this sort of very hard braking zone, but I think he's okay, and still keeping him honest.
Mike is definitely realising that he knows there is a gap in his championship. It's not just 1 or 2 points. There is a little bit of a gap, so he knows if he sits in 3rd, there's nothing wrong with sitting 3rd and just taking that 3rd place trophy, especially if these two may have an incident down that straight, because anything can happen at Baku.
Yeah, indeed, yeah, anything could happen, and head into sort of this cast section once again. And just looking very settled. Let's try and go backwards and see if there's anybody else looking bored with Gorch and then Marazona in P5. Marazona's in P5. Oh my god. That is genius stuff from him.
Mundo is also on the super soft, trying to go for that fastest lap, obviously. Getting a little bit of get onto the on the forums or the website, just get a little fast lap, Mundo or all-rounder.
Oh my god, sorry, 9th, 10th all-rounder, so he's yeah, from our point, Commander in 11th, and Commander's having a very miserable time of things, isn't he, really? As
all-rounder, certainly as well, miserable.
Yeah.
He'll get a point out of this, but I'm sure he won't even be happy with that point. He would have wanted at least a 4th place here, because that's what he was going for. He's
not far behind Joe, though, so I think he's still got a realistic chance of getting that 9th place. I think even 8th place is not
huge
far.
lockout from Matiz. I think this is done and dusted now. Matiz just broke way too late. He is getting fidgety, and look, the gap to RBZ is gone now.
Yeah.
Unless he's been saving fuel, it's all but over for Matiz in terms of this battle.
All-rounder looking very quick at this point, and I think Darius is coming up next time around, so next flat bit straight. I think All-rounder will have a very good chance of taking that 9th place away from Oh My God, it's Joe, who's on the soft compound compared to the super soft. All-rounder to the inside.
There he goes, at the inside. Early. Yeah, got it. Yeah. Simple as that.
Very easy. And next up is the Haas of SRL
Ninjas. Monster's not too far down the road, but he is on supers, so I'm pretty sure All-rounder won't be catching him.
All-rounder is getting very close and friendly with the walls. Perhaps too friendly with the walls.
Yeah.
I think you might want to stop doing that. as all
Well,
fans.
I'm sure in his mindset, he knows he's got nothing to lose now because he would have got that fourth, and unfortunately, someone had a collision with him, and that's cost him a fourth place. So he must. I'm sure he won't really care at this moment. He'll be like, well, it's an eighth place. It's not really worth much. So let's just push forward, try and get even more positions, see what I can do, prove to everyone why I'm going to be in top 5 for this season.
Here comes all around on Ninjas, and it's on the inside, and Ninjas gives them the space, but they fend. Oh my god, they fend very well. But all rounders on the outside, and
Joe going around the outside.
Joe's trying it. He's trying it. He's on the inside.
Is Joe going to get this?
And he does.
He has got it.
Just
very
about,
good move from Joe.
So Ninjas has lost 2 positions within 5 seconds. It's been run away by both of them.
Matiz still within DRS. Surprisingly, I didn't think he would be, but he actually is.
Somehow.
Surely he's got to risk it now. He knows he needs this race win to stay with Mike in the championship. Because yes, he is gaining points on Mike, but what's it like 3 points? It's not too much. Yeah.
No. But it's last couple laps now.
But 3 points could win you a title.
Yeah, I'll say.
As we saw in 2016.
Could you check the corner cutting? That's another thing we need to look into.
I can actually. Let me have a look now. So, RBZ warning. RBZ's got no penalties.
Good.
Matiz, 2 warnings. So if he gets 1 more, he's got a penalty. Mike has got no penalties. Gorsh, also no penalties. Maranzano, no penalties. Menini had a stop go. That's it, apart from Monster had 3 warnings but no penalty. It's a bit odd. All rounders had a penalty, and yeah. Joe's had 2 penalties, 3 penalties and a stop go, so that's a lot for Joe. Definitely pushing the limits on this track. So Matiz looks like he's fallen off RBZ now, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, he's
I think he's out of DRS range.
I think he might have conceded
1.055. Yeah, he's out of DRS. It's game over.
I think he might have conceded here, and RBZ is looking very strong and set for this win here. And it's been a very well-managed race actually, considering 2 safety cars in this race. It's been very difficult, and it's not been plain sailing. It's had to really get the restarts well. He hit the wall as well. He actually broke too late at one stage as well. So it's been a very decent race from RBZ, and it's just going to the end now as we hit the penultimate lap, and we'll just try and manage it now, not crash, and get to the end. He needs this.
Yeah.
He really does need this as RBZ, and it's been a bad couple of races for him recently. And he's finally.
You got to say, he's probably the most deserving driver today. He qualified pole, took the lead into turn 1 by a mile. Like, just got such a good start compared to everyone else. And he's basically led from the start, really. Of course, he lost it at the restart, made a mistake, but you could just tell that when he was behind Matiz that he was definitely the faster driver. And while Matiz is staying with RBZ now, I think it's all but over, really. Because RBZ looked strong throughout that final sector, and he just gets the run he needs to get off the DRS.
Another battle that's on is actually Gorge Crab and Maranzano for P4, and they're very close together. And
yeah, Maranzano's caught up, and he's on softs.
This could mount to a bit of an interesting wheel-to-wheel battle at the end.
And Maranzano nab it on the last lap.
I think he might be able to. I think it's definitely possible. And I think we're going to keep on our eyes on this battle here. Just going to go down the order, in 8th place, 6th place currently. 7th for SRL Monster, 8th for All-Rounder X, quite a long way back. And Joe in 9th and 10th for SRL Ninjas. Commando in 11th, quite a long way back. But that is it.
So we're starting the final lap now. Matiz out of DRS. Oh no, Matiz, how is Matiz in DRS range? Wow. I don't know how he's got that.
Somehow.
It looks further than what he did last lap, but he's got it. Must have been before the detection zone.
Yeah, must have.
Now RBZ, just don't bottle it.
Keep it under control. It's literally just 2 more DRS zones now, isn't it? And that's it. It's done.
I don't see Matiz catching RBZ on that final straight because he hasn't done it for this entire race almost. He's been behind RBZ, but he hasn't got him. So
look how close he catches up though in the DRS. I think it might not be over. I mean, obviously we say he might not be able to do it, but I'm telling you something. RBZ's under pressure. It's actually under pressure now. And
fuel could decide this.
This could be down on fuel.
It's not going to be down to penalties because neither of them have got penalties yet, unless Tiz bottles it on his final lap. He's definitely run wide there a little bit. I don't know if that was just on my screen or what, but back end might have kicked up a little bit.
Yeah. RBZ coming through the class selection right now. Gap's a little bit open, so he might be okay. He's still having the fight for this until the last lap and the last corners of this race. We're heading into the tight pit, the last sort of sector or so now, and I think he might be okay, but it's he's got to keep it all clean until the end. As we head into the last actual corner, but you can still bottle it into the last complex, and I think he's okay. Here he comes. It's now the flat out all the way to the end now, and I think he's got this one done.
RBZ's got this, surely.
RBZ is going to win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and here he comes.
He's swerving already. Oh,
he's swerving already.
Mind games.
Love it already. And here he comes to the line now. This is going to be another win for RBZ. He's going to get back in the championship now. And RG Matiz in second place. Superb job from both of them. What a battle between them. RG Matiz kept them very honest there. Much more in P3. Good job from here. Gorge Crab and Marazano.
Looking at the battle between Gorge and Marazano's fallen off. Maybe his tyres have gone off. That's a bit disappointing. I was hoping for a last lap fight for the finish.
Yeah, but this man.
But Gorge, what a drive. P4.
He kept himself very quiet in this race, and his teammate crashed out. And you know, some good points here for McLaren. They were running 4th and 5th, but a better result for the Constructors' Championship could have been on here. But unfortunately, Gorge will get the 4th place, and I think he'll be very happy with that as well. Very good drive from him in 4th place, and a well-deserved one. Definitely my driver.
Melanie in 6th. Yep. Good result for Melanie.
Yeah, Melanie
and all round. He's got 7th, but I'm sure he won't be happy with that. Monday's last session, he's a bit disappointed. Obviously, he was going to get 11th. So Marzano 5th.
Yeah, at least he finished, I suppose. And here comes Melanie. Another point finish here, 8th place, 6th place, and with 8 points. All-rounder X in 7th place. At this point with that, SRL Monster in 8th place, and SRL Ninja is going to be in 10th place, and that will be it for the running here. Across the line, Ninjas comes, and there we go. That is it for the race. RBZ wins the race by half a second in front of RG Matiz, and that means it brings him back into the championship battle once again. It was 40 points behind, and now that's going to be 30 points. That's some superb job from him. Much more in P3, being very conservative in this race. P4 for Gorge Crab, P5 for Marazano, AFCA, P6 for Melanie, P7 for SRL Monster, 8th for All-Rounder X, actually in the end on penalty, so he didn't get the result he wanted today. SRL Ninjas in 10th, 9th, and 10th for Oh My God It's Joe. 11th for Commando, obviously, unfortunately, he crashed out and obviously had a really bad race for Picking 12th, 13th for Lost Warrior, 14th for Patrol 9-4, 15th for Adidas Racing, and P16 for Feist Ted. That is it, and that was a very good race.